All right, get ready, because we're going deep on,
Deep diving.
yeah, a deep dive into the world of,
This is exciting.
I know. You ready for this?
Yeah, hit me.
Slippers.
Slippers, huh? Okay, I'm intrigued.
I know, right? You wouldn't think slippers would be...
Not usually the most glamorous topic,
No, not really.
but I have a feeling this is going to be different.
This is you we're talking about.
True, true. Never a dull moment.
Exactly. So, we're talking about the release of his new...
The YZY SL-01s.
Yes, those. And we're going off of this...
Fashion article, right, I saw that.
Yeah, this article that just dropped. And
It's got everyone buzzing, that's for sure.
it's got the whole internet buzzing, especially
Yeah.
because of the price point.
Oh yeah, the price. That's the real shocker.
$20.
I mean, come on. $20 for Yeezys. What's he playing at?
That's the big question, right? What's Ye up to?
Well, let's break it down. Where do we even begin with this?
Well, it all started, as most things Ye these days do, on Instagram.
Of course, his favorite platform, right?
It seems like it. So he goes on Instagram and just drops this bombshell new YZY slippers.
And the internet, predictably, goes wild.
Absolutely. Everyone's losing their minds.
Which, let's be real, is probably exactly what he wanted.
Oh, 100%. He's a master at getting people talking.
But it's also a really smart move from a business perspective, this whole direct-to-consumer thing.
Yeah, going straight to his fans.
Exactly. Especially with a following as big as his, it makes total sense. He doesn't even really need the traditional fashion outlets anymore. He is the outlet.
Right. He can control the message, the release, everything.
Total control. Which, knowing Ye, is probably very important to him. Okay, but let's get to the actual product. These slippers, the article describes them as...
Sleek and futuristic.
With that classic,
all black, minimalist.
Yeah, that whole Ye aesthetic.
Like, remember those foam runners everyone was obsessed with?
Right, yeah, for sure. Those were everywhere.
This kind of feels like the next step. Like even more stripped down, even more minimal.
Totally agree. And if you think about his earlier designs, back in the Nike days, it's like a complete 180.
Right. Like he's gone from all these really elaborate sneakers.
To this, like, the most basic possible footwear.
I mean, it's definitely a statement. I'm not sure if everyone's going to be on board with such a basic design.
Oh, for sure. Some people are going to hate it. But that's part of the appeal, right? Like, with Ye, it's going to be polarizing.
Yeah, you're either going to love it or hate it. There's no in between.
And that's how he keeps people talking, like we are right now.
Exactly. But okay, we got to talk about the elephant in the room.
The price tag.
Yeah. $20 for Yeezys.
I know, right? It's unheard of. And I think that's a huge part of why everyone's so excited.
Yeah, I mean, $20 for Yeezys. It almost feels too good to be true.
Right. But it makes you wonder, what's his long game here?
Because he's talked about wanting to make fashion more accessible. And, I mean, this is a pretty big step in that direction.
Huge step. It's like, think about what Tesla did with electric cars. They were initially seen as this luxury thing, but the goal was always mass adoption. Maybe Ye's trying to do the same thing with Yeezy.
That's a really good point. But, I mean, this low price point, it seems kind of risky, doesn't it? For a brand that's built on exclusivity.
Yeah, it's definitely a risk, but it's also a calculated one. Remember that picture of him at the Hong Kong airport last year?
Wait, yeah, wasn't he wearing those slippers?
He was. He was wearing the SL-01s like a year ago.
So he's been teasing this for a while then.
Exactly. It was all planned, all part of the hype machine. And look, it's clearly working. Then there's the caption he used on that Instagram post.
The collab, what's that all about?
Right. Like, is he taking a shot at the fashion industry? Is it a declaration of independence? Who knows? Maybe it's all of the above.
Classic E, keeping us guessing.
But I think it speaks to this idea that he's really focused on his own vision, his own brand. He doesn't need anyone else. And by controlling the whole process, he's making sure that vision stays pure, unadulterated.
Unadulterated, I like that.
Yeah. So will we all be rocking $20 YZY slippers soon?
Who knows? I mean, it's yay. Anything is possible.
The real question is, what does this release tell us about the future of fashion? Is accessibility the new luxury?
That's a good question, and one I think we're all going to be thinking about.
Definitely. But for now, let's just enjoy the ride and see where Ye takes us next.
All right, so listeners, we want to know what gets you excited about a product. Is it the brand, the design, the hype, or maybe something else entirely? Let us know, because this whole Ye thing has definitely gotten us thinking.
For sure.
So thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.
See you then.
Bye. Bye.